Once, a poor cobbler lived in a small town, earning a humble living by repairing shoes. Despite his poverty, he was known for his cheerful demeanor and constant singing every morning as he worked on worn-out shoes. His joyful songs filled the air. He had little to his name, but his heart was light and his IFE was simple. Not far from the cobbler's home lived a rich man who owned a large mansion and had more money than he could ever spend. But despite his wealth, he was deeply unhappy. He could not sleep at night, constantly worrying about his riches and fearing that someone might steal them one day. As the rich man lay in bed, unable to sleep, he heard the cobbler's cheerful singing and wondered how someone so poor could be so happy with his life. The next day, the rich man decided to visit the cobbler. He then said, "You always seem so happy. Tell me, what is the secret of your happiness in life?" The cobbler smiled. "There's no secret, sir. I am happy. Because I have enough, my work gives me just enough to eat. And that is all I need." The rich man frowned, thinking to himself, "How can this man be so happy when he has so little, and I am miserable with so much?" He decided to test the cobbler to find out what gave the simple cobbler his true happiness. "Have these, my friend," the rich man said, placing a heavy bag of gold coins on the cobbler's table. "Take this as a gift. You work hard and deserve more than just enough. This money will make your life easier." The cobbler was shocked by this surprise. He had never seen so much gold in his life. "Thank you, sir," he said happily. He held the bag tightly, feeling the weight of the coins. That night, for the first time, he did not sing. Instead, he sat by his table, staring at the bag of gold. As days passed, the cobbler's joy began to fade. He stopped singing. While he worked, he was worried that someone might discover his newfound wealth. He hid the bag in his home, but couldn't sleep, fearing thieves might break in and steal it. His simple, carefree life had been replaced with anxiety and distrust. Even his work suffered as his mind was constantly occupied with thoughts of the gold. Finally, the cob could take it no longer. He grabbed the bag of gold and went to the rich man's house. "Sir," he said, placing the bag on the table, "take back your gold. Since you gave it to me, I have lost my peace. I no longer sing, and my days are filled with worry. I would rather have my simple life and happiness than live with this burden." The rich man was silent for a moment, then he nodded slowly, taking the bag of gold. "You have taught me an important lesson today," he said. "Happiness is not about having more, but being content with what you have." The cobbler left the house, feeling free again. That evening, the townspeople once again heard his cheerful singing as he worked. In our lives, we often think that more money or possessions will bring us happiness, but this is not always true. True happiness comes from being content with what we have and living a life free of unnecessary worries. The cobbler was happy not because he had wealth, but because he had peace of mind and a simple, fulfilling routine. The story also teaches us that wealth without peace is a heavy burden. The rich man, despite all his money, was unhappy because he lacked the contentment that the cobbler had. When we chase material wealth, we might lose the joy of living in the present moment. Instead of seeking more, we should focus on appreciating the little things that truly makes life meaningful. Peace, simplicity, and gratitude. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos waiting for you ahead. We sincerely hope that this content has been inspiring for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the Guiding Light channel and click on the bell icon so you don't miss other similar video on wisdom and spirituality. If you like this video, share it with anyone you think could benefit from it. Thank you for following us on this journey. See you in the next video. Take care.